Hi. Hey, what up? Yo, a lot of people here right away. Canarudon Tubby. What's going on? How you guys doing? It wasn't an angry forum post. Um I mean you've heard me talk about my ideas for what's it called? Buff Beam and Boostar before, right? People have been talking about like replacing Buff Beam with like Physical Beam from DD1, and it came up in like the Discord today a little bit too, where I started suggesting like shard ideas for Buff Beam, and I was like, you know what? Maybe now's a decent time to bring it up, especially since like Trendy's finishing up the new mode and might be able to consider new ideas now. Also, Ken, Ken, the resub six months in a row. Holy shit! It's been half a year. That's crazy, dude. Wow, wow. You're the fucking best. I just want you to know that, especially when I misread what you say in rant and you still stick around. You're the greatest dude ever. Oh man. All right, we're gonna play video games now. I wasn't gonna start the stream this soon, but Ken messaged me. I was gonna just AFK the weekly and then start the stream after, because the weekly is Wyvern Enthusiasts. So I wasn't going to stream it, but he was like, yo, you gonna stream sometime soon? I was like, you know what? Why don't I stream it? I might as well. Let's see if it works, though. This is a Cyborg one, and I just threw Flame Wars around. I have a feeling it's gonna be okay. The reason I put this many is because of bosses, even if it is C2. I just wanted to reach down the lane for the fast-moving bosses. Because you never know. But yeah, I wanted to, for those of you who don't know, for the past, it's probably been more than a few months, every now and then, like, when boost auras and buff beams come up into the conversation, and we're talking about, like, how they're bad, and, like, what things could go with them, I've had the idea for a while that, okay, first off, buff beams, boost auras, there's certain parts that are okay to them, but really, like, the buff on them doesn't feel like it's worth it, right? And Trendy, like, straight up says, because it's a buff, it's really hard to balance, and so they kind of left them just underpowered and don't touch them. So, that sucks. My thought process for those two defenses, and it kind of comes from what Boostor already does a little bit, is that they should be build your own utility defenses. They need to have, like, quite a few shards for each of them. And so what it is like, say the boost aura, you can put the slow on it and the tower or the blockade HP shard on it and stuff. Like, you give it a bunch of utility defenses that turn these defenses into utility shard holders, like utility effects, where the boost is actually the secondary part of it. And the idea is that you pick and choose what shard, like between the shards that they have for them to build these utility defenses. And then the boost is the side thing. So that way, you know, the boost can be balanced to be a little underpowered, so they don't have to worry about it being OP. And instead, the strength of the towers comes from the shards you put in them, where the boost is just kind of like a secondary benefit. But I still haven't made the post about it, and I've been, honestly, like, Trendy's still pretty good about reading forum comments and stuff, but I don't know. When it comes to, like, ideas and suggestions to, like, implement new things to the game, especially when they're working on big stuff like the new endgame mode, I feel like suggestions like that usually just get put to the side and forgotten. Even if, like, I might be biased because it's mostly stemmed from my in chat's idea. But, like, I think it's the right, I really sincerely think it's the right way to go with those defenses. But before, like a month ago, 2 months ago, I feel like I'd make that post, 3 people on the forums would comment, and then it would be forgotten forever, even if Trendy saw it. And nothing would come of it. Megazord idea? I get what you're saying there. I don't know. I don't want them to just give up on it, on the defenses, right? Like, people were saying replace it with the physical beam from DD1, the buff beam with the physical beam, and I love the physical beam in DD1. But we've got a ton of walls already, and I don't like the idea of just ditching a defense, replacing it with something else when it doesn't work. Because it's a cool defense. But they're just giving up on it? Throwing it to the side? Forgetting about it? Maybe literally getting rid of it? Like you say? Not that Trendy has expressed any interest in getting rid of those defenses. So, well, I mean... Yeah, like I said, I love the idea. What if, instead of replacing the buff beam with the physical beam, what if there was a shard that converted it into the physical beam? What if there was a shard that was like fortification, like buff fortification? It would be the same as the fortification scaling, but turn it into a physical beam instead. Right? So you'd have... And maybe it didn't stack with fortification. So like, it would turn it into the buff, or the physical beam. And it would basically use a fortification shard like any other wall would. Like, you wouldn't necessarily have to get rid of it. But like, so like the ideas of like buff beam, that was the one that was mostly talked about in chat today. Some of the ones were like, I mean, that was one I suggested when people suggested the physical beam. I was like, what if there was a shard that just turned it in, like would convert it into the physical beam? Make it like a blockade. What if there's a shard that increases the range of defenses affected by the buff beam? Kind of like how the Initiate number 3 works. What if there's a shard that gives defenses like 25% increase to their attack speed cap or something? And boosts their speed a bit. What if there was a shard that would periodically stun, or maybe stun an enemy once it like walks over it for the first time, like a guaranteed stun? Because like you would use the buff beam across a bunch of like auras and traps in the middle of a lane. So what if it was like a shard that gave it a stun when it walked over it? It would, like I said, just like a small speed cap thing, because that was the original thing of it, right? Part of the original buff beam was a speed cap increase, and even if it's a small one, right? Like, what if it only boosted it by 20%? Your once per second is now every 0.8 seconds, but it gets like 5 defenses. That would be worth it, right? Well, that's the thing, Ken. All defenses suck at base. Most defenses suck at base. It's the shards that make things powerful. The shards and the relics. That's fine. Like, you're not wrong. The base defense would suck, but that's kind of the same for everything. But this way would mean, like, the buff could still be, like... I would love the buff to be good on it, right? But I agree with Trendy in the sense that buffing defenses are really hard to balance. And if you can't get it perfect, then it's either going to be overpowered or underpowered. I would rather it trend a little underpowered and have its strength draw from interesting shards instead. But yeah, like, I mean, I think that's the same with most defenses anyways. There's not a whole lot in this game that's good without shards. So maybe you can see it then, right? Because you're kind of saying it. The base defense would suck, though, without shards. But think about it. Buff Beam doesn't have any shards. It has no shards. I love that. This used to be my favorite incursion. Are they actually up there still too? Just like, yeah, they're just kind of dipped in, but you can see it with double jump. That, like, this used to be my favorite incursion in Nightmare, I think. One of my favorites. But yeah, I mean, I really do think that if each of those defenses like 6 or 7 utility shards, and what you would do with them is you would pick between them how to build it, like what ones to combine together for different situations would be really cool. I honestly, like, I think that's the way they should go. And out of like everything, including like I'm more certain of that than I am that I think crit's overpowered in this game. And you know my crit rants. But I don't know. I could also just be like thinking they're obviously the greatest idea ever because it's just my own idea and I'm clearly biased. So what's going on? Why is there one mob left and no red dot on the map? It's the last boss, right? Everything just died too quickly? Yeah. Sora's a giant. I'm running both. I'm running both range shards on him too, and I've got my Gambit Ascension because this is mastery. Bam! Give me them defender medals. I don't know. I think I'm clearly not very good at presenting my idea for those defenses, which is also a reason why I've kind of just not posted it. Yeah, for sure. I mean, like, ignoring the fact that, like, some defenses are just a lot stronger, a lot stronger pre-trials. Like, you're right, like, certain towers were better defense powers, certain ones were better crit. And that was fine. I liked it too. Now it's just everything's crit, except PDTs and Obelisk. I honestly think PDTs and Obelisks, in terms of defense power to crit scale, like scaling, are the best two in the game. Obelisks like have a lot of things making them probably too strong beyond that. But if you like only talk about the defense power to crit stuff, like maybe honestly, actually, Obelisk might be a little too weak in crit even. PDTs, I think, are in a great spot, though. Never used Obelisk in Trials. It's too good. I mean, it kept its HP scaling from when it was a blockade. But when it was a blockade, it had tower scaling for damage, so whatever. It's always just been strong. That's not true. Like, the reason it's so strong now is because, like, last iteration of it, last big iteration, like, change of it, it was really weak. I don't hate that it's really strong right now, because I spent plenty of time not being strong. Being strong, whatever. Trying to find a balance. At least they're working on it periodically. The buff stacking thing though has been in the game for over a year now though with it. I mean, it's been in the game since Obelisk has been in the game, and Obelisk has been in the game since the middle of September last year. In a small loan of $1 million. I would also like a small loan of $1 million. And by loan, I mean just give it to me forever. Alright, I guess we're gonna do Mastery. Let's see if this works well. Wait, what do we got? Equal opportunity, nothing's destroyed, and no deaths. That's a little mean. But we'll mostly not use towers, hopefully. EV2 is going to be pretty key for this one. In fact, I might even do like a chain of reflects on one of the lanes too. I can sell, but I can't like place two of a thing, so I gotta be careful. Yeah, that's kind of the plan. I'm not 100% sold on the reflect part, but the others, yeah. How's the range on these things without deadly strikes? Like, oh, I put deadly strikes back in. I wanted to do multi-node, node increase. So that would be... No, it's not one of those. Oh, it is one of those. That's what I thought. Like, pretty abysmal. But, like, is it less than I would benefit? Because it's an equal opportunity. I can put more than double the nodes. I think that makes it worth it. And I'm probably not going to use that wall there. Well, maybe. I think you can do 11, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh no, 9. Mild dipping into lanes, or like left and right of lanes, not much though. Honestly, that's fine. I mean, like, I don't think I'm gonna get, I can't really get even if I want to dip into this area. This one, though. Not really one I want to depend on, is the thing. I feel like it'd be better to concentrate them, like... Or something. Gonna try something like that? How many slows do I have, too? Proton's already a slow. Sand Trap and Oil Geyser. Boostora. I think I'm just gonna like put one thing over here to help that, and then like Fissure and Flame Aura on this lane. Like a Maw Wall or something. Do I leave that on there? Kinda think I put it on Skyguards, really. Cause like that's the big thing, is I gotta also kill Cobalt Flyers, and yeah. So I wonder, like, what if I just gate killed, doing basically the same thing? I mean, I like turtling because I can get to every lane to help out quickly that way. What if I just gate killed with this kind of setup? It'd make Replex a lot easier to place too. What do I got on them right now? Rate, Power Transfer, and Numerous? I don't think that's the wrong decision necessarily. Like, how am I gonna... I don't know, man. Like, I feel like... Yeah, this is my first attempt on this one solo. Probably have to find a crit strike somewhere else, right? I can't remember what I was gonna say as well. There's enough, like, explosions that is probably okay to not be crit striked. I think I'd rather them firing faster. Like, 33% speed? I don't know. That one. The Proton's like not even a crit build either is the thing. Like this is either way, this is going to be a lot of DPS, like no matter what. Like most of the things are still defense power build. God damn. But oh yeah, sorry, I can Dryad like a lane as well. I can do that, and like I put all my fucking things into that. Reflect Beam's like, it's funny. They got like, I don't know. Maybe if it's just the relic I use. I don't think so because I've looked into it too. But even with like a Rage Shard on them, like they just barely hit the cap. Without a Rage Shard with a C7 like medallion, they like don't even. They're like half a second off from the cap, I think. I would love another freaking crit strike. Is there a Dryad defense with a crit thing on it that I'm not going to use? I think I'm going to use all of them. Yeah, so like, I think I usually have them at 3 seconds with a C7 medallion. At around there, like give or take a bit. And then I can get it to 2.5 with a rate. And like, half a second rate increase at that point seems worth it. They might be actually like one of the biggest changes from cap to like from slowest to cap. I don't know how I want to do this. I think what I want to do though is I do want to use a Dryad tree, and I will put it in the middle lane, along with something else. That would probably put Bubble in this lane. Bubble should really go in this lane though, because this would be the boss lane. And it's the one that has my what you call it? The repair. I could reflect. I could do I mean, not a reflect. I could do an LSA in that lane. Cyborgs they're slower than Berserks, but they remind me a lot of Berserks in terms of their AI. Let's go like this with this wall in front. Let's do dummy wall here. But like, dude, you just gotta place 2 trees sometimes. It's weird. Like, I don't agree with this, but it almost seems like the balance is, you know, you gotta work around trees and place another one, but her other defenses are stronger than like other heroes' defenses that make up for the extra trees and stuff you gotta work around. That's how it feels like sometimes. It's like, yeah, I gotta put 2 trees in a lane to block a lane, but instead of making like 3 flame auras, I just put a slime pit. The reason I did that is because I want to put a Nimbus in the very middle for all 3 lanes. So let's do it. I think the tree has the power pylon, so let's do it like that. Even though it's not doing too much. So obviously I would slime and be around here. If you're doing like C2, I mean master or not master, right? Like it'll be tough, but if you ignore slimes, the rest of her defenses were pretty easy to use there. Easier to use, right? Sadly, like slimes are the big AoE defense. Yeah, harpies are pretty good wall clears, like picking off the big HP mobs that make it there. No one wants to accept it though. Maybe I should do it like this. Just put it down there instead of up here. Actually, the more I think about it, the more I kind of want to do that. Then with the Flame Aura, even though I don't have a crit strike on it, and I don't really want to steal that one. Yo, Omni, what up, dude? Oh, I shouldn't forget that I could use Earth Shatters too if I want to. And I still want to put the Sky Guard in, despite being like scared as fuck to use it. Nah, I'm probably not gonna do a lot of Earth Shatters. Dude, Earth Shatters are really good. I probably have time, like, I'll have a bunch of time after the 4 maps if I get them all done in one try, so maybe I'll do some C7 runs with them. I was thinking about it, like, I'm gonna only be going for like an hour and a half if I do well today. Actually, a little longer because I did the weekly. I guess I'm not doing Reflex like I was saying I might. I got enough defenses like everywhere else. I think like I just do a Flame Aura and an LSA now, right? Even though my Flame Aura doesn't have a crit strike, and I don't think I can find one, so let's put a raid on it maybe instead. We'll combat the lack of crit chance with just more hits, right? I don't really need it down there, so maybe I should be putting it like over here. I don't know. This is terrible because like I have nothing to kill the. Wait, was someone comparing LSA and Earth? They're not actually the worst defense to compare though. Yes, I tried to fucking compare Earth Shatters to like Flame Auras. That's a terrible comparison to make. Like, what am I thinking? That makes no sense to do. Oh, I don't. Yeah, let's do that. I almost placed the defense already placed. No deaths, no destroy, and more than one of a specific. Like it's also like really bad over here too. Oh, the right side's easy. Nice. Like you wait, what? I know you. Of course you play this game, aren't you? Like Top 10 Ascension. I don't know, like, I don't necessarily think anything I did here is good. I'm gonna try to pick off EMP Cobalts. And I'm gonna max this Skyguard, like, sooner than later is the idea. But I don't know how it's gonna work out, because it's one Skyguard for all the flyer lanes. And in, like, 3 of the areas has to do the Cobalts as well. I'm not expecting a lot. But I'm kind of hoping, like, with all the ridges, and we just saw it there, like, all the railings and stuff, that Cobalts are just going to be crashing into, defenses, or, the terrain. What do you mean I'm being a cunt? What are you talking about, dude? I don't think I said anything. I didn't say, like, one mean thing to you. You're like, I play this game on. I was like, of course you do. You're one of the best players in the game. How is that being a cunt? What are you doing, Cobalt? That crashing into the wall is good. I gotta repair it though. Dude, I don't watch the Mastery or Ascension leaderboard. At the same time, like, 12 is still really fucking good. 2k before Onslaught? I'm probably not gonna give a shit. I've never cared about that. I'm not gonna start now! Oh, get out of here, Vanguard. Alright. So many cotton gates. I ain't gonna complain though. So unsurprisingly, shit hurts. I could have done this wall better. I can sell and replace it though. Yeah. This wall should be taking the brunt of the damage. I don't want the tree getting hit at all. Like how I did it over here. Barely anything should be getting to that dummy wall. A dev stream? I don't even know if we're getting a fun stream. We didn't get one last week, right? But I haven't heard anything either way. Yo, I do not recognize any of those characters. I'm gonna have to wait for it to pop up in the chat, but thank you for the follow. Dude, like, I have never been good with the TH sound. So you're either gonna hear me say free or, like, tree half the time. Most of the time. I just never been good at it. And it's okay, because I'm definitely not super self-conscious about it. Yep. Oops. This was another defense we talked about today in the Discord. If you were here when I was talking about the other topic of the Discord. That's probably, like, not in the right spot to do anything good, the more I look at it. It should either be on the wall or further out in the lane. It hasn't popped up in the chat. Suin? If it is, thank you for the follow. If not, let me know. Normally the bot would tell me, but it's not, because the bot is bad. Yeah, I'm thinking further out. But I'm not sure, like... That kind of makes a side weaker, though. I'm gonna still put that there, because it doesn't matter. But... I think, like... Yeah. Well, that's the thing, like, if it's on the wall, then at the very least it'll spawn, like, underneath the Berserk slapping the wall, was the idea. But I don't need something slapping the wall. Let's just go with that. Yeah, let me pull out Partech. I think I have to do a lot less Cobalt takedown than I thought. Well, I need to see how this side does, because it was an easy side, or easy spawn on both sides. And I have a feeling it's not going to fare very well. I kind of, like, if you guys didn't know, I kind of expect to lose this one a couple times. That's where I'm at right now. I didn't use sand traps or oil gusts at all, and usually those are kind of things I would use to help with Cobalt takedown. Also, I didn't upgrade the Skyguard even though I meant to. Because of stuff like that, but it looks like it's doing a pretty good job. You expect me to win a couple times? I appreciate that a lot. I put the I put my freaking bubble wall in the exact wrong spot though. I put it over there because I wanted it for the boss lane, but I placed it in a way that it won't actually be attacking the boss, so it won't have something to heal off of. Oh! If it gets into melee range, it does. That's cool. Okay. So it's not like the worst position ever. And I could move it. Again, like... It's in a spot where, like, it's definitely going to get hit first by the boss, but it's not going to attack the boss. Yeah. I could move it. There's nothing keeping me from selling and replacing it. I'm so used to, like, no sell and destroy. And this is only a no destroy. So maybe I'll do that. Especially since, like, even if the boss, like, if the boss is coming from this side, it would still hit that first. It's not... Well, Gridlock might block through that. But let's do it anyways. After this wave. Tree. Or Cloud. You're so close. Are you kidding me? Ow. Oh right, I can't die too. I gotta be really careful. I've been playing recklessly without thinking about it. I can't die. So bubble wall goes in first. We put it like that. And then, just in case, we've got this guy right here for berserks that might run through. Perfect. Perfect. $1 billion damage. The dream. Oh, 7, 9, 4. Worth it. Whatever. I don't know. Just do it. You know what? You can take a couple. You're doing work too. Now we get assassins. Well, that'll be fun. Please no kill. Let me suck those birds. Those slimes are not jumping forward. At least they're in a spot where like they're gonna hit the mobs. Do I have it like on the slope or something though? Why are they all wigged out? Ugh, they're freaking AI. It's good. It's a good thing they're so cute. Okay, we're getting into the part where I can, like, divide attention between lanes a little bit more. Okay, not so much. That's a roller, and I definitely need to, like, boop that thing sooner than later. Because if I'm fighting on the other end of the map, it'll... Wait, I'm not really using towers, am I? So maybe it's not a big issue? That's right, nothing would really get hit other than walls. Still, I don't want that roller rocket hitting walls while it's trying to hit me. I'm looking at my mana, I'm coming to the realization that I really just don't suck nearly enough. I need to suck so much more. I just don't suck enough. Yo, can Cobalt still one-shot me? I was gonna say, I feel like there should be another boss. The cannon will, okay. So, try not to stand in the middle of lanes. I expect like these mages to one-shot me too. If you just stay on the slimes, like, that would be fucking great. There we go. Look at this Skyguard though, 65 kills. It's doing so good. That's after 3 waves. This single Skyguard is owning, like, I mean, a lot of them are dying to terrain and stuff too. But this Skyguard, I'm like actually in love right now. I want to give those because, like, that lane's never getting stronger. I don't even mind, like, having sides weaker or stronger than the others necessarily. It just means, like, it's a side I'm probably gonna have to spend a lot less time looking at. I'm still scared though. Kobolds! Oh, the bees though! The bees! I mean, that's why they're there. They're there for, well, those and berserks. Actually, I mean, they're there for anything. That's usually how I think of bees. But yeah, now that I'm getting some upgrades going, other than, like, the Weapon Man side, it's seeming like it's pretty good. Oh god. Oh, those kobolds though. I've been snotted, right? Yeah. I believe in the Nimbus's power to take down that ogre. Nice. Believe. There's also bees over there too. Kobold crashed into the wall. Nice. Cobalt. I wish I had centered that Rotom node there a little more. You dusted. I see you walking up into there. There should still be another boss coming though. God, I hate hearing the kobold sound. Ow! And ouch. Gridlock. Yeah, that's one of my favorite things against, like, Cobalt Flyers, Cobalts, is seeing a Nimbus attacking them like, raging upwards, just to kind of, like, fizzle out. Yeah, I knew it! I knew a Gridlock would go through there! What a jerk! Don't mind me, I'm just gonna suck this Berserk. Last wave. Oh my god. That will be the side with a Zapper if there's a Zapper. You're getting buffed. Like, I might just take all my walls to tier 4. all the front ones, you're fine. But like, you two, just be strong. At this point, that's all I need is for them to be strong. You as well? Why not? Be strong. We did it, team. It is a zapper. It didn't make it out of the gate. Cool. I'm fine with that. I get all that mana back so fast. Oh, I think I'm rocking Power of Storms. That might be why. Oh, it did make it out the gate in like the worst way possible. There we go. That's okay though. Creative use of Sparkle Party got the job done. It got out of the gate and then it took the regular flyer path, which is both ridiculous and like terrifying. Well, yo, what up, dude? I'm just working on some more mastery. How you doing? Oh, what's up? Yeah. Do that real quick. Yo, thank all the cat pets. The real MVPs. You heard it meow there too, right? Oh, you slime ball. His slime ball missed? I couldn't place it on the slime. Not even the slime pit, just the slime. Whew, that was scary looking. I'm doing alright, dude. Having some good runs. A good run, I guess, so far. And one that I thought might be a little challenging. It's not over yet, though. Oh, I didn't realize there was a second ogre spawn. It's just stuck in the gate behind all the, zappers, flyers, whatever, kobolds. I wonder if that counts as a kill for the Skyguard. Yo, I'm gonna suck them dry of their mana. Look at all those beetles! Oh, holy beetle. Draco isn't a cat? Man, I like... The only hero I use Draco on, Dragolich, is on Dryad. I've completely forgotten about it everywhere else. It's not a win yet, but yeah. C7 Catacombs. Confirmed a million times easier than C6 Catacombs. Oh, he made it out! Looks like the Kobold just despawned. Sorry. Evo. You were on a commented like right after I read your post. Evo, what up, dude? Watch him like be able to hit me from down there. Skill damage heroes. Yo, for sure. I think I've got like 3 myself. There you go. That went well. That went better than I thought. Man, I don't have the blue Dragolich. I think I started like just after that monthly, or like it was the one active when I first started and I wasn't able to complete it. And then I remember, like, I think that sword one was after it, right? And I remember not giving a shit about it. My timeline could be off, though. I wish I had given a shit, though. Either way. December was blue? Then maybe... It wasn't when I started, but I don't think I played in December. Yeah, no, that's right. I played like June, July, August, or maybe July, August, September, and then I took a break until like the last half of Carnival. Ba-da-da. Doesn't matter though, like, I got the best pet in the game already. So, I really couldn't care less about the rest. Alright, let's see. What are we doing? Buried Bastille. No blockades, nothing sold or destroyed, and no main cores fall below 90. That's gross. Let's go. DPS Monk is still good. It will forever be good. I think. Yeah, DPS Monk's still good. For sure. I don't think I'm holding on to any tickets anymore for Carnival. I didn't keep any of the buffs either. I kept like the popcorn machines and that was about it. Okay. Was Donkey Balls? We don't think back to those dark times. Unless you really like Donkey Balls, I don't judge. Okay, so no blockades. I'm gonna have to spend a little bit of time gearing up because I'm gonna use volcanoes in the side lanes and obelisks in the middle. And that'll take like, well, I can't remember what's geared up. Yeah, like I need totems. I think these are all good to go though. Nothing's sold or destroyed is the thing. Sorry, Ken, I'm not OG enough. If you weren't attacking an ogre with a squire, you were playing wrong. Or in everything with a squire, sorry. I probably won't do... Like, I think I can do just 3 in the middle, right? Not, I'll almost certainly end up DPSing here anyways. I want at least like 2 here and 1 here. I still need to find like 2 more totems for the volcanoes. I don't know, I might take a couple tries to like build the map, you know? Like just for placements and stuff. So, let's grab that one. You need shock and fortification, right? That's what I'm running on these. Volcanic shock, vampire empowerment, and fortification. Banned? What? Multiple obelisks, please delete. Yeah, there you go. Honestly, like, so for the side lanes, ignoring the middle, the side lanes you can probably do with non-tower walls, right? I mean, the mid lane's probably gonna get just dumpstered on no matter what. The you probably don't need any kind of walls. If you do like a long line of protons properly, with I don't know, like flame auras across it, I would think you would be able to do this pretty, not easily, but reliably. But I kind of wanted an excuse to use volcanoes too, so like that. You're good. I still need 2 fortification shards. What should I undress? I don't think I have any sitting around, right? You don't have any on them, right? You do. Let's do you, because I never use these blockades. Not for mastery, they're too expensive half the time, most of the time. I have used them. They've helped me out a lot in like 30-second builds. But not this time. Why would I spam weapon mans everywhere though? When I can use like something that's more efficient DU and can get upgraded? Like, I mean, like, why would I spam weapon mans instead of like flame auras, I guess? Close enough. But yeah, like, no, for sure. You don't really, I don't think you need walls. You just gotta, I mean, you've got the DU to do it, right? You've got the DU to, proton spam. To try to, like, delay, Berserks. This is hard because I need a position to like so they don't see it from the gate, but also so it's like blocking the berserks and as much to the right as possible. Or I want to do it like that. So slow. If only I had a way to go faster with the Lapomancer. Oh well. Like, that doesn't really... I can't remember how they do in this lane. But, like, I don't really want it blocking anyways. That's the other thing, right? Like, because I'm using these, I'm kind of, like, committed to blocking lanes. Whereas, like, I probably shouldn't, and I should just be stacking on damage with all the extra DU from this map. Pretty sure that's how I did another blockade-less one of this map in a previous tier. Ugh, excuse me. So no main core damage. Let's do it like this. I don't think I need multiple or numerous reflections. Check out my privilege. No, wait, wrong one. Check out my privilege. No, yeah, no, that was the joke about going underground. That was the joke I was making. That I wanted to go faster, but I wasn't doing the obvious. I fucked that up so bad. I forgot that I can't sell. And that is not in the right spot, and it auto-placed. Fuck it. No, this is worth it. Like, I don't want to lose. I will spend the extra DU, and I'm too lazy to restart the map. Okay, so there's my walling done. I think I'm going to keep the big AoE on the Skyguards instead of on like putting them on Flame Wars or something, because I'm really confident in double hyper sharded Skyguards now after watching last map. Hi, Tencel. For over here, though, let's do it. Let's do it like this, even. Even though, like, I know they'll probably die to other things. Yeah, Vicious Strike's mass destruction on Skyguards with a range shard. I definitely want one of these in every lane. On the gates. Maybe even the center lane too. Why? I couldn't. I was working on Saturday. So I couldn't race, and because I couldn't race, I'm just taking my time with it. I've been building since M7 game. Wow. Wow. So, I think I would almost rather do like, okay, so I think I'd rather do this. Let's take that off there and put it on this, because I think that's better than the Raid Shard. If I'm not mistaken. I can't exactly test. I would lose by selling. No, I would still place it down either way, I guess, but whatever. You're going to become you, because I'm going to do... this. Where the front of the lane is Flame Auras for the Liars. The back part is Fishes for stacking and bigger DPS after upgrades, so stacking for the Berserks. And their eventual better DPS. It wasn't exactly great positioning, but whatever, it's too late now. So, Flame Auras help with the flyer part. Fissures are for the Berserk part. I'm just dropping the LSAs because you never get like 2 of them coming in. I might still LSA, depending on the DU. I don't know. I haven't really decided anything. It's not like it came in with a big plan or anything. My plan was Reflex, Obelisks, and Volcanoes. I didn't think that hard about it. Excuse me. That was green to go. Let me place it. I could have probably, like, done the ranged Skyguard here for the back part, maybe. But I think it would be good to have a Skyguard helping out with the Sappers here. The Cobalts there. 6 Hondi. Okay, let's put the Rage Shard on you. You know what I should do? Instead, I'll just steal one from one of these. Strike, that is. Since I'm not going to be using Dryad on this map. Can't. Though I've kind of already, like, ruined the placement of these. The Fissures. Let's just try to get them down. If nothing else, like, on the side, the far lanes for the bosses. Probably won't bother in the middle, though. I wonder if I want to do Oil Geysers too on the gates. I think, like, I probably have enough damage for the Cobalts at this point. Just making sure I have damage for everything else. Not fond of what I've done in the middle here either. Do I need anything else? Double up the Skyguards maybe to be safe. I feel pretty good about them. Probably. The volcanoes in 2 of the lanes are not very good at all. In terms of placement. But, like, part of the idea is that I'll have enough damage that they'll run into the volcano, and maybe if there wasn't damage, they'd run past it, but the slight delay from rubbing against it is enough to keep them. But, like, I kind of also expect to lose this map because of the bad placement. So, we'll see. Maybe even a second Sand Trap. You do deserve a break, dude. Absolutely. I've got 140 left. How do I want to do? Now, if I can get Oil Geysers into the mid lane, I think I'm just gonna throw them in there and do like 2 more Skyguards. No. Screw it, let's do this. Like, I'm just spamming these things. Also, I forgot about over here, so never mind. This is what I'm gonna do. Just in case. Alright, a 4 Hundi. I think I almost want to do the Obelisk here, more so than anything else. Even though the Fissures are better upgrades for Berserks. With like Thamors though, they're probably fine, right? Let's do this and then one of the flames in each lane for now. I also have LSAs, maybe I should be upgrading that instead. Oops. Despite having Obelisk too, I think I am going to just Abyss Lord the middle, so I can keep stunning it. I know, like, I could call to Madness it, but I'd rather like them not attack at all. If I can help it. No, you can get Earth damage. You can't roll from regular damage to Earth damage. If a pet hatches with it, you can get it, but if you're trying to, like, reroll, you won't get it. Which sounds like what you're doing when you say you keep getting the same element. Alright, also, they smite a lot. I probably should have done the 4th Obelisk anyways over here, even if I didn't need it for walling, just because of smites. Watch your language, this is a Christian stream. Watch your language, this is a Christmas stream. She was getting up on that volcano there, on the minimap I saw. I'm gonna tier 2 like everything. Look at this, the smites. It is a boss and a skelly boss on top of that. Could it just not be a skelly boss? Thanks. Yo, Rat, what up, dude? Please don't make it to my wall if you're a Slickellian. Thanks. I mean, what will they give us this year? Well, probably like the same stuff as last year, minus Souls of Night. Right? Souls of Day, maybe. Day, man. You been here for 15? Did you talk before in the last 15 minutes though and I missed it? Because if so, I apologize. But if... Oh, you did. You catted once. Sorry about that. I missed it. At least catted once. I'll get the mid lane last, I think. Sorry, I was probably talking about dumb stuff and missed it. Please share chocolate. Me too, thanks. I would like more damage on this Flame Auras here, too. I think tier 2 would be... I mean, I might just leave Flame Auras in every lane at tier 2, because I think, like, that's enough. Though I guess it'll help with the assassins too, so maybe I should. Pettigans, thanks for the follow. Flagging Hulk. Oh, thank everything. Volcanic Shock! Do your job now. I don't know why the bot isn't calling him out though. The bot was how I was reading them before. Freaking bots not doing their job. This is so good though. Okay. Let's see. Gridlock? I think I'm gonna actually do that, because Gridlock's almost certainly making it that far. Gridlock and a roller. Roller will be slow enough that I think I'll be able to get to it, but the problem is I have the wall super far up. So I think I didn't fully upgrade the north lane, right? Oops. Yeah, take an upgrade. Yeah, a second slow would have been nice, even if it meant, like, even if it was an oil geyser that would then get ignited to lose the slow. Bump, ba-da-dum, bump, bump. Screw it, take an upgrade. So, like, these are gonna do a lot less of the kills, but I think they're more important anyways. It's like, these are already gonna get up most of the kills. I need these to be strong enough to take out those Berserks. But let's do it on the LSA, maybe? I don't know. Maybe especially in the bottom lane. Take care of that Gridlock for me. I'll just hold on to the rest since the other LSA isn't doing the boss any. Alright, we're gonna get assassins now. That shouldn't be an issue with what I got set up here. Even if I forget to knight it, I can just Ghetto Fireworks. That's why I have not Ghetto Fireworks, sorry, Sparkle Party. I got it here. So next wave is the ones where I get Hex Throwers. I think this lane's the only one I'm worried about Hex Throwers in. The other one would maybe be the East lane, but I don't think they'll get line of sight before just dying. The other lanes are just gonna kill them before they cause trouble. So I'm counting on the Volcano to properly stop the Gridlock. I mean, if it didn't stop it, I was watching the minimap, like, I wouldn't have been able to do anything to it anyways. Nice. Whew. Alright, so let's see. They're not in the mid lane, so we'll just keep carrying on. We'll carry on carrying on. Some sort of skelly boss, which sucks. If that's a Sicalian, I mean, I might be able to do something about it the next wave, but I'd rather, like, devote myself to Zapper if I have to, or the mid lane, or both. The wall didn't really take any damage, did it? Nice. So, because the boards are messed up, like, you don't see the Chaos Mob icons, right? So, Hex Throwers would just be Javelin Tossers. That's regular Javelin Tossers. Okay, it's in the north lane. So let's see, I want to do a couple of those per lane. Get these, you never know. Like, overbuilding for Berserks, maybe? Probably. Then down here. Let's do those two. So that's a scaly boss. Know what's gonna happen next is it's probably just gonna spawn on the wall. If it's a Slugkellion and it like dies on the wall, it's gonna walk past it. Ew, fuck. Please don't be a Slugkellion. Pretty, please don't be a Slugkellion. That'll like ruin my day. I might have to like leave the last spawns of this lane to their own and go DPS that lane and hope my walls don't go down. Like if it's a Slugkellion, I think I want to kill it sooner than later. Because if it like spawns at the gate instead of on the volcano, next wipe I don't have to worry. It's still gonna have to walk down the lane like a normal boss would. Yeah, if it like spawns on the volcano and doesn't get stuck there, I probably lose. Got Tuskar in the bottom lane. If Grimlock didn't get past the wall, I don't think Tuskar will. Because he's slower. This is Slugkellion. It takes half a second to spawn. Let's get rid of these Berserks and then I'll head over. Yeah, I don't care. Get off me. Okay, I think I can deal with it spawning there. I'm gonna load up damage over here though, just to be safe. We've also got Malthius sucks. I have to be careful about the spawns, a roller, and Grimlock in the north. Grimlock in the north is also really scary. Let's do that. Roller is a roller. Also, the bottom lane is the Zapper lane. I don't know if this will be able to hit down there. It's got a lot of kills, so let's do that. That might be because it's hitting the back lane there. Give you a boost. Nothing else I can really do against Big Boy, but I can buff these. And hopefully that's enough. I just scared that, like, well, one, these get EMP'd and they don't take out flyers. But also, like, if the Zapper crashes, like, on the volcano, is its small amount of damage enough to do 90% of the, or 10% of its HP? That's what I'm worried about. But I don't know, I mean, I guess I'm just gonna have to play and hope for the best. I don't know if I go down to meet it. I almost feel like I stun that guy and then run down after it. Maybe, like, stun the mid lane as I go by. Yes, be stuck in that gate forever, please and thank you. I'll take it. I'm not so worried about it getting out, because if it gets out, then the volcano will be able to fixate on it too. It getting smited behind the gate though almost worries me. Rollers spawn, the other ones haven't yet. Watching the north lane. Okay, good. Grimlock didn't make it past the volcano. Now it's just killing the roller before it gets to the volcano and destroys it. Nice. Wait, is that it? Zapper! Zapper, buddy, what are you doing up there? Smited spins, I don't know. Am I using the wrong word? Probably. Alright. It worked out. It's funny how there was a roller and a zapper in the Sicalian, and the thing I was worried most about was actually the Gridlock. Are you okay, buddy? It was interesting. Is a way to put it. Nice. He was trying his best. He knew at some point. What's he doing? What the heck is Zapper doing? His best? Okay, what do we got next? No hero deaths, 30 seconds. Of course, it's a 30 seconds. And 180. Hmm. 180 doesn't bother me. I think... Of course, it's a 30 seconds. Like, how many times has this map not been a 30-second build? Like, twice? Maybe only once? Beastam. Ooh, Beastam would have been fun. I was thinking about doing double hyper flame horrors and just like littering the map in them. With like bubble walls for berserks. A regular Skyguard setup as well for the flyers, maybe. Like, just go around and place these fucking everywhere? 30 seconds, 180 seconds, no die. So just no dying, really. I don't know. Let's try shit. It's not great to start off with, but I'll get more down. Fuck, I wanted to get more in this lane done before we started. Get out of here. No hero deaths, no falling. Ow! Did I cancel that? I did. But I want to get all these Flame Auras down before next wave, because next wave I want to just spam. I want to upgrade a bunch. Also, this shard is stupidly broken, and I almost feel bad for abusing that. But like, it's a cool shard. I'm gonna use it. I was actually expecting that. That's why I attacked the other lane. I have 6 sand traps, right? That I can do. The C7 Hyper Shard automation. Nice. This is DU though. They upgrade that Skyguard? The Skyguard needs like all the upgrades. These bubble walls are in terrible spots too. Can I sell? I might want to replace some things. I'm giving this thing another upgrade right now. Right? Meow. Alright. Way more. Let's even give those one, because they're gonna, if they are still present healing too. Just more healing. Plus, like, I don't actually have Berserk Takedown, I'm just relying on automation. Fuck. Moving too slow. Slower than I'd like to. Who was it, a Cambar, who said he thought the last, like I was in Cambar's stream on race day before I went to work. He was telling me he thought like the last maps of the tier were the easier ones and the early ones were the hardest. I don't agree with that. I mean, other than like the other 30-second build ones maybe. Like, these last few have been the harder ones I've done. The rest were like basically AFK. Oh, I got snotted, that's why I can't switch. You're a little late to that. It's also like, not what it is doing what it describes, is doing a lot more. Like, it's just full healing, basically, when it attacks. Yeah, so like, some of them are definitely harder in the middle kind of thing. But I wouldn't necessarily call them the beginning, so I don't know what a Cambar was talking about, like. I mean, to each their own. Maybe he finds the one I think are a little harder, super easy. He probably does. Dude's a boss. I'm on wave 4 already. Wow. And it didn't flew in. That's going super fast. Kinda wish I had a second Skyguard. Or a Hyper Skyguard. I don't think I did the wrong thing. Or, I don't think this is the best way to build this map, but I don't think it's the wrong way either. It's wrong. Yep, I move my Hyper Shards around a lot. And right now they're on Flame Auras, if that's specifically what you're asking, which I think it was. Yeah, so yeah, depending on what it is, I'll swap it around typically between Flame Aura and Skyguard. But like, I've been using it a lot on, I've been using the two a lot on Weapon Bands as well, and a lot of these challenges, because Mark seems to really like disabling Monk entirely. I'm gonna try to boop this guy like at the beginning of the next wave. Thanks, Mark. No auras and no AA. Huh. No monk, you say? Well then. So my starting Flame Auras, they're double Hyper Sharded, they're tier 4, they're getting boosted by Destructive Pylon in each lane. Most things, like, I don't think anything that isn't a Berserk is getting by. This is the Zapper spawn. Yes. So I take it back, because I really do want to make sure this goes down. And that wall isn't going down to Slicalian. I'm more worried about, like, Slicalian running by than I am that wall going down, just because of automation and how broken OP it is. Yeah. Gotta be careful. I can't die. And I think this guy can one-shot me. That would be cool. A belt flare? Like a belt flare, right? Like the blue one, but have like a little symbol for elements around them. Fire, water, ice. No, 5 elements. So we got water, fire, storm, oil. What? Oil? Also, like, I'm kind of like really scared right now of this roller. It's wrecking my shit. Get off the map. Okay, good. I'm alive. I know it's Earth, but I was trying to make a joke, but I was distracted by DPSing, and I couldn't get it all in. I was trying to make a joke with Earth and Ice being in there, when really it would just be, like, water and Earth. It didn't work. Too many things hurting me. Couldn't focus. And a title, The Inept. Alright, that worked out. I hate how much damage the roller rockets do, though. Alright. One more. We're almost done. Is Crumble Bulwark hard? I guess I'll find out. My stream unmuted? No, it's not. Weird. I thought I heard noise coming from my laptop there. Be good. Be good. No AA, nothing's upgraded. No upgrades in main core damage. Yo. I would have fucking loved to do double ranged hat guard towers on this. Damn it, Mark. Damn it. That would have been so fun. With no upgrades, I think I'll probably just go... what do you call them? Weapon mans? Yeah, like, this won't be anything special to look at, but let's do it. You boosted? Like, boost aura? I'm not going to use boost aura, but I'm going to use Destructive Pylon. I wouldn't hate the idea of a boost aura, though. If I have, like, 120 DU left, I might consider it. But, like, I'm always using Destructive Pylon. If it wasn't for Cobalts too, I'd be using a Frost Tower with Frosty Power. I mean, that's how I did, like, all my Mastery tiers. Power Pylons and Frost Towers, whenever I could. Alright, let's see. I want to take these off. Everybody. No, they're not on there. You're on here. $360. I wonder, like... The other thing is I have to take out the flyers too. Which should be fine in 2 of the lanes easy. What would I want to do for the last one? I could do like a PvT or something too. Nope, there is literally no order to my inventory. Why would I need to order anything when the filter tab's the greatest thing that ever existed? It sorts everything for me. I don't need to do inventory management. So no AA, no main core. Okay, so I can build and sell and stuff. Just don't build a Skyguard. No, this might be too far back. I want to go... Oh. I put node increase, not a range on it. I want a deadly strikes instead. I can get pretty something about a lot of things. That's a weird statement to make. When it comes to the inventory, though, I don't know. I'm fine with it being a mess. I don't need it to be ordered. Can I do stuff like this? Or is that not going to be far enough out damage for, like, Hex Throwers and the core? I mean, I could do a reflect. I don't mind doing a single reflect here if Hex Throwers are an issue. But by, like, doing that, like, that's enough damage in a lane already. I could also do it, kind of like this instead. Especially if I wanted to do reflects. If I wanted to do reflects, then even here would be fine. I mean, you can filter by name. Easy enough. Boom. I would love a search function too, but like you can filter by name. Well, that's the thing. When do the EMPs rage, Omni? And the answer is a little sooner than I add my damage, which is why I'm switching it, but you don't need to spawn it. They get to, like, down here before they do anything. They even think about doing anything. But you don't want to wait any longer than that. Which is why I'm not doing it, but... yeah. I can't remember the Hex throwers will stand down here and throw up. I'm gonna throw up. They definitely won't from that end, though. I can place in the walls with that in mind. No, dude, Omni, you're full of it if you think that. Go on, do it. Call me a cunt. They definitely don't rage from there. They might if... okay, so, like, if you damage them to, like, half and then don't follow up, they'll rage and then pick a target. But they're not gonna rage without damage from there. Or some sort of inciting force. That being said, I think I'm just going to do this and reflect it instead. So the weapon mans do reach the wall. One goes past the wall in case something gets bubbled on top. That's what I want to say. I'm not even worried about the wall taking hex thrower damage because of automation. It's just projectiles in general with the thing behind it. That hits the gate, that hits behind the wall, and all of them are on the wall. The reason I'm doing that is because that's also my Berserk takedown. By doing this, I've basically got like 2 auras on the gate, and then 3 auras on the wall for Berserks, and it's basically just works. I'll see if it works on this context. Usually I do it with corners and like around turns to make efficient use of their big AoE. I can't do that so much here. I still got a decent bit of DU left. I'm not sure if that's enough for these flyers coming in. But I think I can move this out a little bit. Should heal the attacker as well. Be like that. That's probably okay. This doesn't have great damage like behind the walls though. No, I'm using automation. Like I don't... it's bugged, sure, but I would be using it even if it wasn't. It's like oil or slimes slow berserks when they oil. When an exploit, but I'm not going to shy away from using slimes in cases where ignoring that I would want to use slimes. Is that close enough? I think that's close enough. Yep. So now I need to do something about flyers. I mean, I might just do, I can do this once, actually, right? So I'm at 740. Get up to set 860 by doing what I want to do here. Can I reach? Well, probably, right? I'll go like... no, I should probably start from up there. That cancels the build. Or can I just place them up there? From down here? Come on, I know I can get a second. There's a second spot up there. What do you mean I can't get another one up there? Actually, I might as well just start them from up there. I was originally going to put another node down below, but I don't think I'm going to bother with that. I was going to do 2 up here and then 1 down below or something, but I don't need to do that. Like, if I can place, yeah, like that there. Actually, if I do 90 there. Oops. Well, I pressed the wrong button. We're going. No upgrading anyways, so I wasn't going to do much else. Haha! Let's go. Hopefully that's enough damage. I could have definitely gotten tricky with you a little bit more though, I think. So what are my challenges? No AA, no core damage, and nothing's upgraded, so don't upgrade and win. I'm not confident though, because I'm not making great use of the corners and stuff, and all I have is like 3 weapon man nodes. Yo, straight up, like, Bronx isn't the only person I got it from, but he's a big influence in why I say let's go. But yeah, I definitely, like, I pressed G when I meant to press E. I don't know. Sometimes my brain doesn't work. I think Bronx was playing a little bit of Trials a couple weeks ago. He was messaging me about it. I don't think he streamed any of it though. Or not Trials, sorry, Mastery. So, in terms of like walls getting destroyed, Hextharos in that lane is what I'm kind of a little worried about. Dude, I want some of that Onslaught. Like, once this map's done, I'm basically just counting the days until Onslaught comes out as the next thing to do. Hey Malthus, would you kindly fuck off? Thanks. Guys, don't swear, this is a Christian stream. What a jerk. He knows he can't get through the reflex, so he walks up to the wall. He actually just walks through the wall because it's way too close to the gate. No upgrades. Don't bully. An Onslaught advent calendar? Yo, hit me up with that poem in chat. Bruh. Wow! How dare you attack through my reflect? An exam in poetry? Ugh. Like, poetry history? Honestly, I have no idea what else you would, like, test for in poetry. Like, you wouldn't write a poem. Poetry and drama. Okay. You wouldn't download a poem, would you? Malthus again. Get out of here, you goober. Knowing this guy's gonna hit my wall despite the reflect. No upgrading. Nice. Oh, is anyone else getting hungry? I am. I am getting hungry. So, like, this is my last map of Mastery. I don't really know what I want to do after. Like, do I want to keep streaming? Do I want to stop? If I do keep streaming, what do I want to do? Ow. Ow. That Cobalt hurt. Ha. You reflected, you jerk. Stream a rat? What does that mean? No, Simon, please. Just let me be free from that map forever. Thanks. I'd be happy if I never have to think about it again. Maybe I could use automation on like a tower wall, like flamethrowers or something. And like have it never die. Also, hi, what up? Go back with automation and do it. You can insist all you want, I'm not gonna do it. I don't need that sadness in my life anymore. What got it off me there? I don't think I might have just gotten bubbled and I didn't see the... like, it popped immediately. I don't have taser suit. Well, it didn't get electrocuted at all. Do I have... I don't have a retribution, do I? I might have a retribution. You can't do 3 self-healing volcanoes, you turd. I guess if you had 3-man... you could. Please stop existing. Thank you. Whatever. I did my time. I have no obligation of completing it solo. I already demonstrated a build that, under the right conditions, can solo it. That's good enough for me. I wonder though. That's something I'm curious about though, using automation on a tower wall. How well could it survive to like bosses and stuff smacking it? At least in its current state. Problem with even using it like on that map is that it can only heal so fast and there's Cobalt running at it. Huh? And they do give both of them at the end? I figured that's what was gonna happen. Nice, let's put them on, let's check them out. Because I am now done mastery. Woo! Good job me. What place did I finish in? Just to be curious since I'm so late to actually doing it. Depending on one other person, I might be 50th. Exactly. Or on a couple people. Some are at 730 on the thing, someone was at 733, so I could be 50th. Not that it matters. If it's not top 10, then I didn't really give a shit. So hey. Let's see, I was gonna put them on the Gun Witch. Let's whip her out. It floats so high above her. Ugh. That's the only thing. Oh, the feathers when they spread. Oh, that's so good. That's really cool. Who else would look good with a set, though? Two more weeks? Really? Ooh. I might have to take a break and go get some coffee. Or something. How long have I been going for? I've been going for 2 hours. Part of me wants to like just take like an hour break for lunch and come back and do something else. I mean like more DD2. Maybe that's what I'll do. No. Like why would I end when there's already people here? You know? I'm torn. Conflicted. Also, I'm not ending. Well, ending now or not, I haven't decided. I won't be streaming tomorrow or the next day. But I'll probably try to do something in the afternoon on Friday. But I work like noon to 9 tomorrow and then like 9 to 5 the next day. Which is gross. I got like a 9-hour shift that goes into night and then I have to wake up for a morning shift. Bleh. Bleh. That'll be fun. Anyways, but yeah, so I won't be streaming the next 2 days. There's a chance I might do it Thursday evening, but I have a feeling I'm gonna want to just not do anything. God, this is so cool. Look at them though. Look at them. It's beautiful. Yo, I'm done mastery now. Thank you. So I did forest biome. I did 4 maps off stream, right? So I did 4 maps off stream. I did Bazaar, Crossroads, I believe, Forgotten Ruins, and Forest Biome. The first 3 I did off stream. I did them Saturday morning, before I went into work, because I had like an hour to play before I had to leave. Like an hour after it started, and then before I had to go. and Gobu and I whipped through those. One, so, well, part of it was so that like I'd have a partner for them, and the other one so that Gobu could stay competitive while also running through the rest solo. Or like a little bit of a boost there. And then like I had time after that, and I just was like, oh, forest biome sounds easy, let's do it. Let's see, maybe I should take a lunch break. Is anyone going right now? Oh, text streaming. But that's not DD2, that looks like getting over it. Canvirus 2. Porn study, play video games. Wow, so y'all are acting like I am ending, so I probably will just do that. And maybe I'll come back for a few hours in the afternoon, or maybe some KF2 in the evening, or both. That could be something I'll do. I got a couple of, like, chores I gotta do anyways today, so I might just do that. Head off to McD's for a $1 coffee and a burger or something. Erudon. Okay, dude. Alright. Dude, okay. Alright. Okay. You ready for this? I'm going to go on lunch, and maybe like in an hour or so, come back, and I'll do some Earth Shatters. I haven't eaten today, so normally I probably wouldn't bother. Because I also haven't eaten today, I'm going to take a break. So thanks for watching. I'll be back in an hour and a half, probably, with some DD2, and I don't know how long that stream will be, but I'll do some C7. I got approved at Root on that Earth Shatters are at least pretty good. And depending on how it goes, I might still stream some KF2 in the evening. But yeah, thanks for watching, and either way, I hope I'll catch you today or probably Friday. It's the next time. So see ya! Also, I'm going to host a camp bar. You should go watch a stream of doing C7 Mastery. Solo runs as well. Later!